Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Timothy Williams Jr. If you want to learn about business, investing, and personal finance, tune in. Before we start this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm still doing that giveaway. 250 subscribers. Once we hit 250 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a free pair of AirPods. Smash that like button. Comment any suggestions you have for any new videos. And make sure you subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend so we can get to 250 subscribers. Today we're going to talk about how to generate 6 figures of passive income. Passive income is one of the best incomes to have instead of working a 9 to 5 or just putting in all the work you have to make money. Instead of earned income, you're going to be making passive income. It's the best source of income if you ask me. So for real estate, is if you buy a property, rehab the property, and then put a tenant in there and get paid every month. That's passive income. The benefits of passive income is attending your kids' everyday lives, not missing sports games, plays, school, or anything that your kids really enjoy and want you to be a part of. Or just simply getting paid in your sleep, or even getting paid while you're sitting on the beach in the sand. Passive income allows you to free up your time. Your time is the most important thing you have in this life because you can't get it back. The passive income and how we're generating 6 figures of income is going to be in the trucking industry. The trucking industry last year was over $700 billion industry. It's never going away. You guys need your goods delivered. You guys want to buy groceries, shop online, or do anything in your everyday life. Trucking will always be around and you guys need it every day. How to generate 6 figures of passive income in the trucking industry is by buying a truck. Me personally, I went to an auction and bought my truck. You can go to a dealership. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. It's personal preference. But basically, I went to an auction and bought my truck. You buy the truck for X amount of dollars, however much you want to budget on spending on that truck. You buy the truck. You then find a driver. I recommend finding a driver that has at least 2 years of experience because of insurance purposes. You want your insurance to be as low as possible. You buy the truck, you find the driver, and then you find a company to lease that driver onto, the truck and the driver onto. Meaning, I have a truck and I have a driver. I contact the company, let's say a company, JB Hunt, just for an example. You contact them and say, hey, I have a truck and I have a driver. Do you guys hire owner-operators? Owner-operators mean you own your own truck and you're bringing it to the company. You let them know you have a driver with 2 years experience. They basically handle the day-to-day operations of your business. They book the loads, they communicate with the driver, they pay for the fuel, they pay for the insurance, and at the end of the week, they cut you a check. You pay your driver, you can pay them 50%, 20%, you guys can pay based off of the load, whatever you guys want to agree on, that's what you can pay. And you're basically collecting that passive income. Passive income frees up your time. So you're looking to make at least $1,000 a week for each truck. So think about it. If you have 2 trucks, you're at $100,000 a year just on simply passive income, just by you putting up the work up front, which is buying the truck, finding the driver. Finding the driver is by far the hardest part you're going to endure. It's very hard to find a driver, especially in today's age. There's a shortage of drivers, so buy the truck, find the driver, and then find the right company to lease the truck onto. It is very hard to find a good company. I recommend find a small company because once you go with these big companies, they don't care about you. You're just a number. If you find a smaller company, they'll care more about you, and you're treated like family. So you know exactly where everything's going and you can count every dollar. Buying my first truck was a learning experience. I ended up losing $2,000 on buying my first truck after selling it. I bought the truck for $10,500. I had to pay a buyer's fee of $500. Taxes in Indiana were 7%, so I had to pay $735. Fuel to drive it from Indiana back to Michigan was $150. And lastly, I had to pay the title fee at the Secretary of State, transferring the title from Indiana to Michigan, which was another $25, bringing me in a total of $11,885. As soon as I brought the truck back, I had a mechanic take a look at it. First thing he noticed was an oil leak, as well as I had clutch problems. My clutch needed to be adjusted. And lastly, he noticed that I bought a truck with a Cummins engine, which means it's very expensive to work on. And a lot of people don't like working on Cummins engines. So in my experience, I ended up selling the truck for $2,000 less. So I sold it for $10,000, losing $2,000. But it was a very, very important lesson for me, because now going to buy a truck again, I'm going to bring a mechanic with me. He's going to check into everything, make sure there's no leaks, tires are good, clutch is good, just everything. So bringing a mechanic is very important if you're looking to buy your truck, because it's going to save you a bunch of money and it's going to save you a headache on which truck to buy. My recommendation is to buy a truck with a Detroit diesel engine. It's a lot cheaper to work on and it's easier to work on. So you want to just avoid those roadblocks ahead of time. Learn from my experience, because that's very important. So just find a mechanic before you buy a truck and just do your research. Do your due diligence on everything. But finding a mechanic is the most important thing. So now we're going to show real numbers with people who bought a truck and they have a driver driving for a company for them. So this one shows $5,530. Typically, they split it right down the middle. Sometimes they pay the driver a percentage. It's just basically up to you and the driver, whatever you guys agree on. So if they did half of it, they would pay their driver $2,765, and then they would get the same amount as well. This one shows $2,980.67. If they split it down the middle, you get the point. This one shows $2,571. If they split it down the middle, they're cut $1,435. This one shows $1,911.90. Their cut was $1,105. And lastly, this one is $2,586. Their cut was $1,543. So basically, this way is built on passive income. You buy the truck, you find a driver, and you lease that onto a company. The company takes care of the loads, insurance. They deal with the driver every day on a daily basis, and you collect the check at the end of the week, and you pay your driver 50%, 20%, whatever you guys agree upon. It's built as passive income, just like real estate. So you just find the driver, you find the truck, lease it onto a company, and you just collect that passive income. You can be sitting on a beach or doing whatever you want to. The goal is to get 2 or 3 trucks. You're on your way to $100,000 or even over $100,000 of passive income. Me personally, I learned this method through a company called Hood Estates. They're on Instagram at Hood Estates. I'll drop the link below. I highly recommend them. They have a training course. It's $500. I'll leave that link below as well. They basically show you how to get into the trucking industry with no CDL, which means you just buy the truck, find the driver, and lease it onto a company, and you collect passive income with no time needed. You collect a check at the end of the week, you pay your driver, and you keep your cut. It's passive income. You're putting in a couple hours a week, even only if you need to talk with the driver, which is rare. There are a lot of things that do come with it. You have maintenance. Trucks are not cheap. They require maintenance, just like a car. Things happen. But as long as you're putting money up every week towards escrow for in case of a breakdown or anything like that, then you'll be all set. But I highly recommend Hood Estates. They showed me the game. They show you what type of truck to buy, what companies you can lease the truck onto, how much to spend, just everything. They break down everything. I highly recommend you check out Hood Estates. Like I said, I'll drop the link below for you guys to check out their training course. It's only $500. You're gonna make that double in a week once you get the truck on the road. It's highly recommended to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. We're on a goal to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So tell a friend to tell a friend, subscribe, smash that like button, comment any suggestions you guys have, comment whoever you guys recommend me to check out or anything like that. We can always connect. I'll always connect with any other YouTube in the similar field that I'm in. Thank you guys again so much for watching.